scrolling is genius because it's the fastest way to avoid pain. But pain is like life experience, and life is a game where we have to collect as much XP as possible. That's why every time you scroll to avoid work or to avoid an awkward conversation, you're avoiding life experience, and then you complain that you never level up. You are still the level 1 gooner you've been since school, and your life hasn't changed. You know that your life doesn't get any better when you scroll, but you still do it because when you scroll, you don't have to think. And that annoying side of your brain that tells you to kill yourself because you're a fucking loser, it turns off for a few minutes. And for a few minutes, it feels nice. But the pain of being broke or being lonely or being ugly doesn't disappear when you scroll. You know this already, like, if you scroll, you're not magically going to get rich, you're not magically going to make friends, it just feels nice in the moment. And the thing is, when you're not scrolling, you still get those thoughts telling you that you're a fucking loser, telling you to kill yourself, because nothing changes. It's as if you've got this massive backpack on your back, and every time you avoid pain, you're shoving it in the backpack and it's making it heavier to carry. All your life, you've been avoiding pain, and now this backpack is so fucking heavy that whenever you try and work, whenever you try and be productive, it's too heavy to add any more pain. You can't do hard work, and so you crumble and just go back to scrolling. I remember this time, I'm about 16 and it's the summer holidays for school. I've got like snot and tears running down my face, and I've been crying because my girlfriend at the time was trying to break up with me over Instagram DMs. So I pick up my phone, I'm like reading through all the messages, and for some reason, the only thing that I can think about as I'm reading all these depressing messages is Technoblade's new Skywars video. I didn't want to deal with her shit anymore, I didn't want to read the messages, and I didn't want to sit there and cry, so my brain resorted to the only thing that it thought it could fix. So I load up YouTube, and I click on Technoblade's video, and I sit there watching Minecraft Skywars videos for the next 3 hours or so. And as I'm watching those videos, I'm distracted. I don't think about anything else, I'm not thinking about the breakup, I'm literally thinking about nothing but the video because it's keeping me entertained. And this is the important part, so pay attention, because I think this might be one of the biggest reasons why you still scroll and why your life is still rotting away. As I made that decision to scroll and distract myself, it changed how I perceived pain. Instead of dealing with it, I pushed it aside, and I trained my brain to think that whenever there's something painful going on, whenever you want to avoid something, just pick up your phone and entertain yourself. And from that day forward, whenever I felt bad, whenever there was something that I wanted to avoid, my brain knew that all it had to do was just pick up my phone, start scrolling on YouTube, and I wouldn't have to think about it anymore. And maybe that's exactly what happened to you. Maybe it wasn't a breakup, maybe you lost your job, or you had to quit school, or you dropped out, or you moved away, but something happened in your life and you didn't deal with that pain. Instead, you pulled out your phone, started scrolling, and put all that pain in your backpack, which just makes your life feel so heavy, and that's why you can't make any progress. That's why it feels like there's so much resistance whenever you try and do anything that's got a little bit of pain, because your brain wants to scroll immediately. And I know what you might be thinking, but those videos helped me to cope, those videos got me through a hard time. Like, no shit, that's the whole fucking point. Those videos helped you to cope, but they didn't fix your problem. You still live in your gooning room, you still scroll all day, and you still look like shit. That's the problem. It's like taking painkillers for a headache, when the problem was that you just didn't drink enough water. You have to fix the problem and not give yourself some shitty fucking solutions. You can't cope. The thing is, it's so fucking easy to fix this problem, but most guys don't even realize that they have a problem. So I do have some respect for you, because clearly you're watching this video and you want to change. You have to stop putting the pain in your backpack and start taking it as life experience for yourself. And the easiest way to do this is the way that I did it and the way that I've taught my boys in the Discord to do. One of the guys in the Discord, let's just call him John, he had this massive morning routine where he'd wake up, he'd go meditate, he'd go and like eat some food, go to the gym, practice piano, and then he'd do the actually only thing that would improve his life. The most painful thing, but the most important. For him, he had to start learning how to program and start like getting better at his skill so he could get a better job. But the problem was, that he didn't even get to work because he started scrolling and distracting himself before it was time to work. He was trying to do all these other things first, but he was barely even doing the first thing, and he was complaining that he couldn't do the other stuff. He was waking up and scrolling practically immediately, and since that point, he started putting more pain in his backpack from the morning, and that's why, at the end of the day, when he's trying to work, the backpack's already so heavy that he couldn't do anything. But what I did for him was show him exactly how to live his life, and this is still the way that I live my life to this day. Wake up and start working on the hardest thing that you have to do straight away. Literally, don't brush your teeth, don't go for a shower, don't eat anything, don't do any bullshit. Work straight away. The thing is, if you do that, then you're not putting any pain in the backpack. The backpack's not getting any heavier because you're confronting the pain and you're doing the thing that's going to get you the most experience. In the morning, you are the most rested and you have the most energy. If you have the most energy, then it's the easiest part of the fucking day to take on the pain and do something about your life. Even just 30 minutes of doing a little bit of work is enough to start taking the pain out of the backpack and start using it as experience so you can then level up. Life is literally just a video game, and if you grind the morning every single time, then that's going to be enough to start building some momentum and getting you XP and getting you out of this fucking phase of your life, getting you from a level 1 gooner to the level 99 version of you that you could become. But I know it's easy for me to say that, and it's hard to actually do it. A few years ago, I was in like the worst rot phase of my life. I was trying to start this AI agency, like this business, and it was very fucking difficult. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was following these courses online, but it got to the point where I did everything in the course and I was still making no money. I still had no clients. I still had nothing. And it felt so painful to keep showing up and keep working because I didn't get any reward out of it. And it was just like this horrible feeling of doing work and then nothing happening. So as soon as life got a little bit hard, I started scrolling, I started playing video games, started just fucking around and wasting my life. I did try and be disciplined. I did try and do all these things again. Like I'd go through phases where I'd kind of do it for a little bit, but then I'd relapse, and I'd kind of do it again, and then I'd relapse. It was too difficult and it was too painful to do it by myself. I had no one and nothing to motivate me, and that's why I kept falling down this hole. At the minute, you probably don't even know what to work on or how to work so you don't get distracted, or how to even stay motivated while you're working. And you've been trying to do this for what, like 3-5 years? And you've been doing it alone and nothing's fucking changed. For the last 3 to 5 years, you've still fucked up, you still haven't made any progress, and then you complain that you're a fucking level 1 gooner still. This is why I made the Discord. You don't have enough discipline to do everything by yourself. You're not fucking David Goggins. You need someone to keep you accountable and to support you. You need the pressure of having someone by your side, asking you about your work and telling you how to beat the levels. Like, life is just a fucking video game, and you might be stuck at like level 5. And if you're stuck at level 5 and you don't know how to beat it, then you go and fucking Google it, or you ask someone that you trust. And I can tell you how to beat this level because I've done it for myself and I've done it for multiple other guys. So if you join the Discord and do everything that I tell you, in the next 7 days, I will make you never want to scroll again. You can either join now or send me a DM and I'll show you how to start leveling up, how to stop taking the pain out of the backpack, and how to make your life so fun and easy that you don't even have time to scroll. Or you can keep scrolling like a good little NPC. Click and watch there if you want. Goodbye.